Hello, everybody. It is Thursday, the 9th of February. One day away from another Novatec paycheck in the bonus account. Thought I would start off with PGV information. Still have not received my refund. I'm going to be one of the last ones, it looks like, but that's okay with me. I know that this one I'm showing has gotten up to over 8,000, and I think when he was saying we're going to do the forced withdrawals, forced refunds, I think I put my refund in, but I think this was around 5,000. So I mean, it's gone up $2,500 to $3,000 since we started the whole process. I mean, he did say it was like 22 days ago. So anyway, I'm not complaining about the the increase and the gains we're making. It's gaining a lot more than this new contract, but I do like that it's 1%. I would be happy if it was continually 1%. I would definitely put more into it for sure. This one shows $20, and this one, what was it, 100 or 104? Yeah, I just barely put $100 in here just to kind of save my spot. But it's been a while, and it's only got $20. I still haven't been able to claim it or get a reinvestment yet. Anyway, some things on like Discord, I recognize that Pocket Aces brought out a how to the weekly bot percentage, for rewards there. The only thing they have under there now is a way to inquire and how they come up with the percent. And they basically tell us to go to the contract. So let's go to the contract. Oh, I think I already had it pulled up. Here we go. And you go to contract, you go to read, and you go all the way down to 31, which is tariffs. And then I've tried two different wallets. I tried my wallet, and then I tried the actual contract here. And right now, when I hit query, it brings up 0 over 0. So he says, this is the start of the weekly GemBot Rewards private channel. And he basically says, go to 31, but he doesn't say, it just says 0, so he doesn't say what to put in here, if it's my wallet or the wallet or the contract number here, right there. I tried both and it's 00, but he shows a screenshot that says, here's the equation. It says, okay guys, here's this week's percentages. How this works is you take percentage divided by life days to get rate, which in this case they match, so it's 1%. So in the future, that's how we'll figure it out, or that's how they figure it out, but we could do it manually too by looking. But right now it's 00. So I guess yesterday when he posted this, it said, what did it say? It said, 36135, and it was 36135 down here too. So this divided by that equaled 1. So that's how they got 1% for the week last week. So that's how we were supposed to look it up. Just thought I'd show you guys. If anyone knows exactly if we're supposed to put our wallet or their contract number in here, or how to get those numbers, please comment in the comments below and tell us what's up. Let's see, I think he did have an announcement last night, but it was basically, Manny says, everyone wants me to give them an update. Other than the fact that I am working on refunds day and night, here is the only update I will give until after the refunds are done. And he gives you a picture of basically what he gave before, which is what the contracts say. So it's a picture of the contracts. Like here it shows like a little picture of this, and it says, we are currently working hard to get all refunds done. Please read over our refund policy. And then it has another picture of this one, which is the same. Tron, which is the same. Anyway, so not too informative, but he's basically saying, we've told everyone this before, stop asking for an update until we get all the refunds done. Thank you. And then underneath that, Pocket Aces comes on. And he says, for those that have a hard time with Mural, here is a wrap up. And Mural is where Manny posted that picture of all the different things from different contracts. So he just does like the same thing. He says, BSC, check website for all updates as they are available, and all the way down. So it says, if you have not already, get refund request in for all contracts in order to keep things going smoothly. So he is saying, make sure you do your refunds, which is right here. Make sure you do all your refund requests. Other than that, let's let him focus on refunds. Please do not DM him or at him. Reach out to admin if you need anything. Well, there you go. So we're still waiting on that. Today is the 9th, so hopefully by midnight he'll finish up the BSC. I did notice last night he was cranking on him pretty good, but then I saw about a 7-hour delay. He must have crashed and got some sleep, which is so good. So if we go here and go to refund, and thanks for David for showing me that. You just click that and it brings up all the ones, and the last ones he did was like 8.5 hours ago, but he was cranking them out 8.5 hours ago. See, every couple minutes, boom, 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 boom. You can click on more and you get a lot more. Click on 100. This one looks like he had 100 in 3 hours, from 8 hours ago to 11 hours ago. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy by scrolling up and down there. All right, so that's PGV update. Novatec, tomorrow we get paid out, another payment. I just figure that, and since I got my payment yesterday or 2 days ago from 3 weeks ago, I know that if I put in one every week, now that we're past the 3-week thing, hopefully there'll be one every week coming in, but just having a couple in the queue every week. So at least it'll be weekly, and I can test, when it's coming out weekly like that, I can tell when it's shortening the days. Like hopefully this one will come 5 days later instead of another 7 days, and we'll see it shortening up to where we're going to get back to hopefully like 2 days. I loved it when it was put it in on Friday and you get it on Sunday. That's kind of nice. 48 hours. We'll see if they ever get back to that, unless this new quickie pay that they're using is just a slower one. Maybe that's kind of what it is. Anyway, I know it freaked a lot of people out, and now they've of course closed down withdrawals from the trading account till April 1st. We'll see if that happens. If they turn it back on, then that would be awesome. Sorry if I'm sounding a little tired. I am tired. Last night we had some tryouts. I sing in a choir called Utah Voices, and like Christmas time we sang with the Utah Symphony, and up at the U of U, one of the theaters up there. So yeah, I like performing with my voice. And we had tryouts yesterday for another event coming up. So hopefully I'll land one of the parts there and be able to sing. But it was late last night. It was about 10:30 by the time we got done with tryouts, and then I have to drive an hour to get home. So I got home late, and of course couldn't get to sleep right away. I'm one of those night guys. I like night hours. So yeah, if I seem a little distracted because my brain fog is going, and I'm trying to wean myself off of caffeine, so that's always a bad week. Oh, caffeine's so bad for you. Anyway, all right, so on to crypto program. Loving it. This one paid out again last night. And the cool thing is I'm waiting for these to pay out, but I'm getting more in my account all the time, which kind of surprises me all the time. And I got to remember that I'm getting paid out. So it was like 340 and my 125, but the commissions keep coming in, which is super cool, just to add to it. Quite a few people that have signed up are getting their first rounds of payments, which is awesome, which means automatically I get the commissions on that just keep popping into the account. So I'm loving that. So the next one is on the 12th, which is 3 days from now, and that's the big one, the 10,250. Looking forward to that one. The end of this, and it's my upline Travis, and he talks about something, I guess, that Ed's bringing up that's been a problem with this, and it's just called stacking. Stacking accounts for those who are trying to cheat the system and get commissions for like having a wife's account or a husband's account under them, and then basically investing all their money into that account so they can get their commissions too. And he's just saying, we will catch you and kick you off the platform, and you won't be a part of this. So I'll play that part of the video. His is a long video, but I'll just put that clip in there and let you hear it from him. All right, let's see. What else do we got today? I know quite a few people have asked me about, via email, projects that I've been in before, and as far as the quantity that I'm able to put in and things like that. And my response and answers to those have been that I've been in several projects that rug pulled and lost a lot of money. Some that I was able to ROI and get my money out before they rug pulled, which was fortunate. And these three that I'm in now, the newest one is this crypto program. So I'm just cross my fingers of the longevity of this project. It is different as far as how they're earning the funds or the money to pay everybody out, which I like. It's not just how there's so many bot ones out there. Oh, there's a trading bot here and a trading bot there, and there's just so many of them. And those are being rug pulled too. There's some that have gone. Oh man, I got into one. What was it called? Resurgent. Yeah, like Resurgent. It was ICANN Auto Trade, and that one, it just took forever for him to get it up and running, and with the promise of all these things. And that one's finally coming to fruition, but it's, there's so many more out there that are trading bot programs. So just find one that you think you can trust. And unfortunately, a lot of these things you can't just say up front, yeah, I trust this one, because you just never know. They can come and go in the blink of an eye. But these are at least Novatec is the one that I started in and put quite a bit of money in it, but it's gained quite a bit over the past 10 months. And that's one that I was able to put in like 147K, and it gives you a running total of what you've earned. And of course they add commissions and everything onto it, but referral commissions. But that one, I think last week it showed it was like 165,000 that I've made on it. So I definitely ROI'd on that, and I withdrew all that money and just left 100,000 in there. But that, that money there funded crypto program here, and it definitely funded my PGV. After Manny refunded everybody on the trading gym platform, Prosperity Gym Trading, or Trading Gym. After he did that, I just thought, wow, this guy can be trusted to at least put his whole soul and effort into either making it possible where we can get out of poverty basically and start earning a passive income, and especially if something didn't work out, he would refund everybody. That's just amazing to me. And so that's why I kind of put heavily into PGV at the start. He actually just proved himself to me, and hopefully everything will work out where he's still pumping out the refunds, and he'll get everything settled down to where it's all one contract. Even if it's 1% instead of 2%, I'm good with that. That just, to me, sounds more sustainable. I mean, the money that I have in there, 2%, you're talking $1 million in like 2.5-3 months. And that just doesn't sound sustainable, like especially if people start withdrawing that money and not just taking the interest, all of a sudden it'll crash the whole thing. So even with a little or lower amount, people are, where else can you really get 1% a day? That's totally excellent for me. I love it. Anyway, so those are the kind of the thoughts that I have as far as what I've done. A lot of mistakes, just trusting things. And when you first get into this space, you just kind of, wow, you see the numbers and you just kind of trust it and jump into it. And when it rug pulls, it hurts. But hopefully you're just doing it, and I always emphasize you're doing it with money that, like if you went to Vegas and you spent the night there or a weekend or something, and hopefully, without having a gambling problem, you say, okay, I've got $100, this is my night's entertainment money, and you just go and you have fun at the tables or in slot machines, and just once that $100 is gone, which is 90% of the time, then you're done. You go back up, you go to the pool, you go hang out with your family, you do whatever, but just don't keep trying to get more money that you need for your house payment or something and go gamble some more. It's very addicting. So, but you got to set your limit. And so just play with money that's if it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not, and it doesn't hurt you financially. So the same with this stuff. Definitely don't put in money that you borrow. I know my upline is big into borrowing to do it. I would not want to trust any of these any projects really to borrow off of, because man, if they rug and you borrowed, you have an extra payment all of a sudden and no money coming in for that. So that's just a hard hard way to do it, to think that you can just trust something that's just another program that comes out. There's too much, bad projects that have tainted this space. Anyway, I'm on a soapbox. So that's kind of what I've done. That's my experience, and just getting the money that's coming from these projects, and not only helping out with my business and funding it once in a while, but I will definitely get into balancing it out more. Crypto program, as you can tell in the past couple of weeks, I just keep buying more from profits from Novatec, profits from PGV. I'll put them into here and keep building this up. My first goal is to get 5 packages per day, so that I'm getting, like $625 a day, which is, basically every day you can buy another package, and then build it up to 6 per day, 7 per day. And then by the time I can still buy one a day, I'll be able to have extra money to keep taking it out and investing in something else. So that's kind of what I was thinking to do. The only thing is, this list gets all super long and hard to keep track of everything, but I wish it would consolidate it so you could only have like 30 spots. Anyway, instead I think it'll just keep going and going and going, and it'll be huge after a while. Hard to look at, but anyway, we'll call it quits there, and I'll put a couple of minutes of my upline on the back of this video. All right, talk to you soon tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have more news and see what happens with Novatec. Okay, until tomorrow, see ya.
Share with you some important things that you need to know when you're involved in crypto program. And here's one. Effective immediately, we're talking about stacking. If you don't know what stacking is when you're with your accounts, that means you're opening up more than one account so that you can get that coveted commission. That's okay as far as getting commissions, but how you do it, that's where you may get into trouble if you don't do things correctly. So here's what he wants Ed, meaning here's what Ed wants everyone to comply with. If you are in crypto program and you want to sign up somebody in your same household, say your spouse, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever, he said your dog, your cat, your sibling, whatever, whoever else is in your household, they have to sign up under the original sponsor. In other words, say for example, I come in, I sign up, and I want to sign up my wife. Well, she can't sign up under me, but she can sign up under my sponsor, the original sponsor. So there can be multiple people in your house. They all can have their own programs, but they cannot sign up under you. Okay, does that make sense? Don't open up multiple accounts. Don't try to use a VPN, work around the system that's gaming the system. He said you will get caught. One way or another, you will. So it's not worth it, because if you do, everybody will get their accounts liquidated and deleted. So it's not worth it. So I just wanted to let you know real quick. You can sign up under me. You can have everyone in your household sign up, but they have to be under me. It just how it works, because it's not fair to, the my upline, who worked hard, it's just gaming the system. So I'm not going to go further than that. I think you get the idea. One account per household under the same IP address. Now, here's something that you can do. If you have a relative, a sibling, whatever, who is not in your household, they happen to live some other state, country, whatever, city, you can do that. Not a problem. So even though that they're a relative, now if your spouse happens to live across country, I guess technically you could. They're not living in the same house, right? But I wouldn't push it. So just to let you know that's how it works. And of course, the other main thing you need to know when you're coming in is decentralized wallets. Know the difference between a centralized and a decentralized. Pretty simple. If you use Exodus, you're good. If you're using an exchange, you're not good. An exchange means that you can connect your bank so that you're exchanging your local fiat currency into crypto and then spitting it out from there. That's the proper procedure. You want to, after you've got your Bitcoin, even if it's an exchange, you still want to move it over to your decentralized wallet. For example, Exodus, MetaMask, a few others, Trust Wallet, I guess, and a few others I don't even remember. I just know I use Exodus. To me, it's simple. I've been using it for years. So anyway, that's the main things you have to be concerned about when you're first signing up.